Hi everybody and welcome to Budget with Tiffany. I'm Tiffany. I'm so excited to be here today. I am doing my final cash stuffing for the month of October. So let's see how much we're working with. I'm also going to be doing a very quick cash stuffing of my Etsy payout for the last part of October. So I'll do that at the end. But for my regular cash stuffing, I've got 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1,700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,500, no, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,800, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,900, 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 86, 87. So $1,987. How is everybody doing today? It is Friday, the 25th of October. Can't believe it is going into the last few days of October. Halloween is next week. Just crazy to me that it's already end of October. So, but yeah, so let me start first with our variable expense binder. So we did not go out on a date in the sense of like needing to use the money from our date night. We did go out for DJ's birthday, but we were able to cover that cost with our eating out envelope. So I still have the $25 in here. We are going out tomorrow night for our 10-year wedding anniversary. I have set aside extra money towards eating out to help cover that. But just in case we end up spending more than I think, or we decide to do a little extra something or other for our anniversary, I'm going to keep this $25 in here. I'm going to add in this $25 that I normally add in for each week and keep all of this in here. And if we don't need it, then I'll unstuff it next week. So, or put it towards, take it out next week. That's what I was trying to say. So we got 20, 40, 5, 50. And we hopefully not spend all of this, but rather have it in case we decide to do something exciting and slightly more expensive for our anniversary. So I had $4 for eating out left over. So I'm gonna carry this over as well. And then I'm going to take $100 to put towards going out. As I mentioned in my unstuffing video, we are going to go, we actually still don't know where we're going yet. We need to figure that out, and might figure that out tonight or might be tomorrow, but we're thinking to try to go somewhere a little fancier, dress up a little bit. So might spend a little bit more than we normally do, but it's our anniversary. It only comes around, well, 10-year anniversary only comes around once. Anniversary only comes around every year. So groceries, we had $23 left over, and I'm going to add in $75 for this week. So now we've got 50, 70, 95, 97, 98. My food, I spent it all, so we've got $15 going in for this upcoming week. Spending, we're adding in 10. So now I've got 20, 30, 45, 47, 48, 49. And toiletries, also adding in 10. So I got 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 93. And then buffer, we're adding in 10, or 5. Mouth got used to saying 10, so I said another 10, but it's only 5. So 20, 35, 42. next in our home binder, going to add $25 to home maintenance. Got 1,000, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 5, 10, 15, 25, 27, 29, 31, 32. So $1,232. Home miscellaneous is also going to get $25. Got 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 95, 300, 5, 10, 12, 13. So $313. And home projects is gonna get $600. And we are still, he's answered most of my questions. The estimate he gave does not include redoing our stairs. That basically is, you know, like the retaining wall in the front of the house comes like this, and the stairs, you know, are right here. And because of, you know, just wear and tear on them, and then because it's Minnesota, using salt on the stairway during the winter time to help prevent ice or get rid of ice. There's some like cracks and places where some of the concrete has broken, so we'd really like to have it either patched up or replaced. So he needed to talk to his concrete person about getting an estimate for that. I don't anticipate it being a lot, but I think once we get that, that will be the final thing that we'll be able to say yes for sure. And I feel like we're going to say yes for sure anyway, because regardless of whether it was $23,000 or $40,000, we still need the steps done. So, but yeah, so we're mostly there, but still not official. So we got 20,000, 21, 22, 23,000, 24,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So 24,500. And so I think I'm still figuring out budget-wise for starting next month, but now that we're probably not going to need to put as much aside towards home projects to do the retaining wall, to be able to have enough saved by the time we have to do the work, I think we're going to decrease the amount that we're putting towards home projects and being able to reallocate the additional money towards other things. Because, like, for example, this month I was putting like $2,500 just towards home projects. So if we can keep it at like $900 to $1,000, that frees up like $1,500, $1,600 that we can put towards other things. So I'm still finalizing all of that. We've gotten most of our income for October, but I think DJ might get his last coaching paycheck next week before the end of the month. But it's always wonky how they spread out his paycheck over the season, so I don't know for sure, but since their season just ended, I think he gets at least one more, and I don't know if he gets additional because they went to the playoffs. I know in North Carolina they did that. If they made it to the playoffs, he would get extra. But since Minnesota, you make it to the first round of playoffs regardless, I don't know if that's just factored into how much he gets and if he even gets anything extra if they make it further than that, which unfortunately they didn't, but they lost on Monday, so his season is fully done. But anyway, so more news to come on that for redividing up our budget and funds and stuff. Up next, we've got our longer term sinking funds binder. Car maintenance, we're adding in 50. And now that DJ's season is over, he will hopefully have time to go get his tires done. So this will get depleted some or decreased some, but at least now we have 500, 600, 700, 800, which should more than enough cover tires. Coaching is getting 80. And also, now that his season is over, he'll probably be working with the seniors that he coaches to schedule a time to go out to dinner and figure out exactly where they're going to go. So hopefully we won't need all of this, but we have it if we need it. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 700, 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28. So $728. And opportunities is getting 50. Also trying to build this one back up after it being depleted so much. So we got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 570, 80, 95, 97, 99, 600. And last up in this binder is travel. We're adding in 100, and I guess it's fitting that putting in the time turner from Harry Potter into the travel. So now we've got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. So 3,800, 50, 70, 82, 83. $3,883. And up last for our regular cash stuffing, putting in $60 for Mini Mondays. And then in our 100 envelope challenge, we are adding 356. So we got 5,000, 6,000, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, so 7,900, 20, 40, 55, 65, 67, 69, 71, 73, 74, 75, 76, so $7,976. So close to 8,000. We are crossing off 74, 140, and 142 today. So with that, we've got the bottom 3 rows done and the top 3 rows done. So just a few in the middle left to go. So definitely making progress, very excited. And then in our Friday challenge, we're adding in $25. We got 500, 600, 20, 30, 40, 55, 62, 64, 66, 68, 69, 70. So $670. Seems like wasn't that long ago that I was like here, or I guess by the time I started my channel it was end of February, but now it's like only 2 months left in the year. Definitely agree that they say the older you are, the faster the year goes, and I definitely have found that to be the case. So in our 52-week challenge, we're adding in 36. 1,000, 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 77, 79, 81, 83, 84, 85. So $1,185. Also getting close on this one. Up last in this binder, we've got our monthly savings challenge, and I'm adding in 75. So 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 300. So yay, got that one completed, and I'll set this aside so that I can get that invested. And then for next month, add in this cute little leaf challenge for November. And let's see, for our savings challenge Saturday, we've got 100, 200, 250, 65. So $265 going into savings challenge Saturday. Have no money that I didn't spend that we're putting towards our mortgage this week, because we're gonna roll everything over to next week. So let me have everything ready to go for my Etsy stuffing. So I earned a whole $14 and some odd change. So I've got 5, 10, 12, 14. And I earned way more than that with my Etsy sale. But when you're a newer Etsy seller, they place a reserve on your account where they reserve back a portion of your funds until they either, like, it goes as shipped with a tracking number, or it's proof that it's delivered. But unfortunately, sometimes the mail doesn't actually scan a package, so sometimes those reserves don't get cleared, and so it has to sit there. That reserve sits there for 45 days from the date of the order. And then also, as a newer seller, they make you wait for 14 days from when the order comes in before you can get the money, because they want to make sure that there's money in there if somebody cancels their order or there's a problem and it needs to be refunded. So I now have like a bunch of funds ready that I could pull out at any time, but it's going to wait until early November before I get that paid out. But for this last one, it was a whole $14. So but every little bit helps. So in my business binder, I'm not going to worry about taxes, because as far as I figured, for $14, it wasn't really that big of a deal this particular time. But I'll probably, my next cash stuffing, when I get the big payment or bigger payment, I'll account for the $14. So I basically going to put $7 into my PO box. So 5, 7. So we got 10, 15, 25, 27, 29, 30. And same thing with YouTube Premium. I'm gonna add in $7. So 25, 35, 37, 39, 41. So very short and sweet cash stuffing for my Etsy payout, but the next one should be much bigger. I truly appreciate everybody that has been ordering from me and taking advantage of the sale that I have, which is still ongoing through the end of October. So this is gonna post on, I think, the last day of the month. So by the time you see it, you'll have just that one day to actually purchase and take advantage of the sale. But I truly appreciate everybody that has been purchasing from me. and hope you guys continue to post for me. I'm definitely working on some new products that hoping to launch sometime in early November. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.